Welcome back to this small survival house tutorial. This one is mainly built out of oak planks and cobblestone, so it's pretty easy to get started if you're building this in a survival world. Let's go ahead and look at the lengths, even though you won't need them, but let's jump right in to building this small survival house. So let's go ahead and start this build. We're going to start by building up with a cobblestone. We're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to use our oak planks and build up 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to leave 2 spaces for the door and build up 1, 2, 3. We're going to add 2 across the top. Then in the middle area here, we're going to add 2 spruce doors. Then along the top, we're going to add a cobblestone like that. Then along the edge here, more cobblestone. There we go. Then now along here, we're going to add ourselves 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to add 1, 2, 3. Then on the edge, 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then we're going to add wood along the top. Then along here, what we're going to add glass panes like this. There we go. Then along the edge here, we're going to add ourselves cobblestone, just like that. Now that that is done, we are now going to go ahead and, of course, remove this right here. Remove this. Replace this with oak planks. Then what we now need to do, add some cobblestone slabs along the top here. So along this top layer, we're going to extrude it by 2. I don't know why I'm even using that word. We're going to use 4 blocks here and then another 4 right here. Then fences 1, 2. In fact, that's wrong. Fences down here and down there. Then fences here, here. In fact, I placed this at the wrong place. In fact, it's much easier. I do apologize for this sincerely. It's much easier if we do 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Then what we want to do is we want to add a cobblestone slabs just like this, and then that way you know you've done it right. Then what we want to do is along the top here, along the top layer right here, we're going to add ourselves a layer of cobblestone. And then what we want to do now is we want to add ourselves, in fact, stairs. So of course I've chosen cobblestone because it's very, very simple and easy to get in survival. So add 2 stairs on the edge right here. In fact, you know what? I'm too confused. You know what? Let's not confuse you guys anymore. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to leave a space. So what we're going to need to do right now is we need to come over to hit this point right here, and we're going to build the stairs going underneath like this, just like that. There we go. And then what we need to do is on the edge right here, we need to place 1 block here. Then coming over here, we're going to place 1, 2, just like that. Then what we now need to do is we now need to start building underneath the stairs. Then above the stairs, like that. Above the stairs, we're trying to create a pattern that goes under then over, okay? It's fairly simple. I'm just making it look more difficult than it really is. So there we go. And then we just want to do this all the way down until the ground. And then we want to do this also, just like that. There we go. There we go. So now that that is done, we now want to get ourselves our fences, and we want to place our fences along the edge here. But before we do that, we want to place ourselves a cobblestone block right here. And then we want to add our fences all the way until the edge, just like that. There we go. Then add yourselves cobblestone right here. And then what we just did down here, we're going to do the same exact thing. So 1, 2, 3. What the f... So I made a quick mistake. All we need to do is destroy this block, place that block, and destroy this block, because the cobblestone should be lined up with the one at the bottom. So all we need to do in here is leave space for 4 blocks in the middle. So just build wood all the way around until we have space for 4 wooden blocks in the middle, just like that. There we go. Then along the edge here, we're going to add 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another one up top here. And then we're going to add wood all along the top here. Not wood, cobblestone, my bad. So yeah, as you guys can see, cobblestone along the top. Is it cobblestone? No, it's not. So in fact, we're not actually going to add a cobblestone at the top here. Just leave this part empty. So I do apologize once again. So now what we need to do right here is we need to extend this out by 6. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Then what we need to do underneath the bottom is we need to add ourselves a layer of wood. That's the same length as this. And then a wood up here. And then wood along here too. Just like that. And then now we can get busy on this side right here. And we're going to place fences along here too, just like this. Here we go. And we're now, of course, going to add our cobblestone along the top. So starting on the diagonal edge right here, we're going to add 1. We've already got 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to add another 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in total, that should be 9 along this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like that. Then we're going to add this back all around here. And just make sure that this joins up with this part right here. And then we're just going to fill this area in right here. So now that that's done, on the edges, on the corners, we want to place 1 cobblestone and another cobblestone and build it straight down into the ground, just like that. Do the same here. Then what we now need to do is, of course, we now need to join this up. So along the edge here, we're going to join this up just like that, as you guys can see. Then when it comes to this point right here, destroy these 2 blocks of wood. And we're going to build this pillar of cobblestone straight down into the ground, just like that. There we go. And then place wooden planks here, and then place your glass in the middle right here, just like this. There we go. So now that is done, we now need to do this back part right here, and I'm pretty sure you can see exactly how we're going to do this back part. It's fairly simple. So in this middle area right here, what we want to do is you want to add as much cobblestone as we can. So build cobblestone, joining this up right here. Do the same along here. Do the same along here. Then in this area right here, just add as much cobblestone as you want. Just like this. Then what we want to do is you want to add ourselves our wood in the middle bit here, because this is actually an interior bit. So there we go. And then we want to add ourselves cobblestone stairs underneath it like that, all the way to the end. Then add yourself fences all the way to the end like that, okay? And now that's there. Then, of course, we're going to add ourselves oak planks in this area. So on this side, on that side, along the top. Then add 1 layer here, another layer here, leaving you enough space for the door. Then come outside. On either side, what you want to do is, of course, make sure there's no wood above. Then on either side, you want to place 2 fences. So you just want to place them, I think, right next to the wall, 2, like that. Then just add yourself some cobblestone slabs across the top like that. So it's a nice little entrance. And then now we're going to actually do this side. So along the back part right here, it's very simple. Same windows as we did in the front. Wood along the bottom, wood along the sides, wood along the sides, wood along the top. In the middle, we just had ourselves some glass panes. There we go. Then along the back here, we add ourselves some oak planks. There we go. Pretty nice. Then along the back here, we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Just along the back here. There we go. And then what we want to do is add glass in the middle, just like we did in the front. Of course, on this side, same exact thing we did. Just wood along here, wood along the sides, wood along the top, wood along the sides. And then along here, just add a nice little window. Don't have to, but it's nice, you know, get some sun. So, of course, around this edge, what we want to do, add yourself cobblestone all the way around, all the way around the edge here. There we go. Then along here, it's just a simple wall or a window. It's up to you. We can just add a window, just like that. There we go. There we go. Adding ourselves a window, just like that. Now that that is done, we now need to go ahead and make sure in this area right here, we just add ourselves some wood. So just do this. Set yourself some oak planks. So now that that is done, what we now need to do is add ourselves the fences going around the edge. So come all the way around to the back of the house, then extend this out by 1, 2, 3. Then extend this out all the way over here, like this. Then extend this out and join this out here. Then what we have to do is extend this out here too. And this area right here is basically just going to be farmland. So this house is basically a really nice survival house because you've got like a nice big interior right here. Nice big windows. You can come around. And then, of course, you've got a nice upstairs area right here. So for this area right here, all we want to do is just add ourselves some water. This is literally the extra part of the house. So you can either use this as a farm area or like you know, a farm or so you can either use this as a farm area or an animal area. And of course, what we want to do on the edge is we want to create a little fence gate because, you know, it's a nice design. Then in the middle here, okay, didn't mean to destroy that. Open that up. And then in the middle here, just place yourself some oak planks like this. And then, of course, what we want to do now is on the edge here, place some water like that. Then, of course, because I feel like crops are going to be way more necessary, just place some water on the edge here. Then, of course, get out your hoe and, you know, just use that to hoe the land. And then, of course, plant your seeds wherever you wish. Now, of course, around the edge is where we're going to be placing our blocks because that is what we're going to be walking on. So around this edge, okay, is we're going to be placing our blocks like this. I mean, realistically, we could be walking on this edge, but I'm pretty sure like the majority of people are just going to step on their crops anyways. So just add wood along the edge here like this. Then when we get to this point right here, just add yourself some more crops. Then just add water pockets every now and then so that your land still stays fertile, as you guys can see. Then, of course, on the edges, what you really want to do if you really want to get fancy, you can just add some cobblestone right here. But resources are limited in survival, so you could just always leave it. But I feel like that adds a nice little touch to it. So yeah, just add some. In fact, I'm just going to do this in creative because this is so much harder than I expected. So set cobblestone. There we go. There we go. So yeah, as you guys can see, so far so good. And then of course here, cobblestone. Then of course underneath here, cobblestone. And the reason I'm doing this because it makes it look a lot neater, even though I just literally destroyed the whole thing. There we go. And just adding the water there. So yeah, of course I should add the crops, but that is how it looks for now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your final survival little hut with as little resources as possible, whilst trying to stay as eco-friendly as possible. And I'll see you guys in the next one.